Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and this is going to be your reading for next 4 weeks. Money, success, career, and material stuff. Let's see what's coming your way. We're going to start by pulling your symbols first. And if you haven't already, go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe if you would like to see more of these. And you can also hit the bell so you never miss a video. I see here a lion showing up. Lion is the power, guys. It's about leadership, taking charge. It can be Leo coming your way. And we have harnessed the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. So if you have been waiting for things to come or some leadership to appear, it seems like you are the one. You are the one. There's no leadership coming forward. You are the one who's going to make things happen here. Mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. This is actually like I feel some of you may be actually setting off to a new adventure here, or maybe starting something new when it comes to money. And the thing is, remain cautious, meaning insurance, like insure yourself. However you do it, it can be maybe just doing things one step at a time. This can be also like if you want to have an investment and it can have like an insurance policy on it, go ahead and have that. But then you can just move forward quickly. You can just actually start moving forward towards it. Another thing here, maybe you want to start something like a passion project for yourself instead of like investing into the most expensive stuff. That's actually a way of procrastinating, guys. I can tell you that because like I'm a painter. I do watercolor painting, and I have done beautiful paintings with $1 children's watercolors, which does the same thing. And with the most expensive ones, like medium expensive ones, it's like a Van Gogh. There's a brand. It's not sponsored, but I use that. That's a good one too. But it doesn't matter to anything. If you don't have anything to put on the paper and sketch and paint, you can have the most expensive paintings. It's like the brushes and it doesn't matter. So that's why I say like test the waters first. Are you good at it? Are you going to continue it? Do you enjoy it? Check it out and then maybe just go after it in a big, massive way. We have a dragonfly here. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. So during this, we have actually a very strong and powerful full moon. This can help you maybe let go of the things that are not really serving you at this point. But also, I feel this energy can help you connect with joy. That maybe you have been carrying some guilt or anger or frustration about somebody else's like maybe behavior, but it's time to let them go because they might be also blocking the abundance coming to you. I love this key because we have a square, kind of like a diamond shaped keyhole here, which is diamond represents pentacles, ace of pentacles, and new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. What did I say a second ago? Exactly what I said. So let me tell you something. This new abundant future doesn't want any of the grimes and or weights of the past. Okay, let's see. I see a chunk of money, but this is the 4th week time it's showing up. There's a tears of joy. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 different good news coming forward. I want to remind you, this is a general reading, and this can also be applicable to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. And this seems like here, this tears of joy is actually wrapping around the cup. One good thing can be, you can really milk this good thing coming into your life, okay? When I say good things, usually I see I read all of your comments, by the way. You're expecting something like a massive to happen. But the thing is, until that massive thing comes in, you're in really bad mood, okay? The thing is, life, law of attraction, you can call it ether, the creator, universe, always rewards what you're giving them. So if you're giving them sadness, it just rewards that. It's like that. It just, okay, it doesn't judge. It says, okay, here you go, there's more of it. And if you give joy, appreciation, gratitude for everything you have, if you have water in your shower, it's like some people don't. So when you give gratitude to that, the more of that comfort, and maybe even for some of people, that's luxury. More of the luxury will be attracted into your life, okay? It can be giving you the same feeling, but maybe something out of the ballpark. It's something massive. Okay, so let's look at what that is. I see the key appearing here again, so this key might be showing up. We have the 15 here, the beginning of the second week, maybe 15th of the month. It can be. Is it actually, like I said, you need to hit the road and you need to get outside your comfort zone to reach this key. Another thing I see here is when we get back inside the cup, there's a legal paper. There are two legal papers showing up, and there's another key right there. Okay, and the papers can also be contracts, new beginnings, something that you reset and restart again. And we have the pathways actually leading towards a key here. Some of you might be buying something that can be opened with keys, guys. Okay, it can be a door of your own, maybe renting a house, a new car. It can be an office. It can be you know, a jackpot filled chest from the thrift stores. I mean, I don't know. I used to watch the Storage War, something called Storage Wars, and I used to see like people sometimes, not all the time, get this kind of like a massive things out of storages. So can be something like that, but I'm gonna tell you, this is not really something like hurting you too much, or maybe you're actually coming up with a good plan here, because that's why we have the papers. Okay, let me slow down a little bit. I see here this mask of a dragon mask. The dragon mask, I mean that when we see in the Chinese New Year's, they're wearing this dragon costume, and that one has a specific, really colorful mask. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. And under it, we have here, what was the name of that thing that we used to use it in the high school, measure the angles and such. And so it can be something like that, or it kind of looks like cherry. Dragon is fire and passion. It represents that. It can be a Sagittarius also coming in, because this kind of looks like also two arrows on the edge of it. You're in front of the dragon. Maybe you're really small. So I'm going to go with two things. This can be an investor. This can be someone you're learning from. Okay, maybe a master. You're really small in front of it. You can see that you're standing right there, and you don't see what's behind it, but behind now I can see there's like a masculine figure here with a long nose, okay, with a big belly. So I'm gonna say that this can be someone you don't have to know face to face. Maybe this is like a mentor. This is a teacher that you're actually starting to watch, especially towards the end of the second week. We have here a clear paper coming forward, so this might actually inspire you. Okay, this person's ideas, thoughts, their teachings might inspire you. I'm not going to limit it to like a business idea. This can be even someone who is actually into history, because this year I'm gonna try, I don't know if I can, because we have an exam here that we need to pass, go back to college, that I'm planning to study, for example, archaeology and ancient languages and stuff. So that's why I said this doesn't have to be someone who is really like making so much money through what they do, but it seems like you might have a talent and it can come and bring a lot of abundance to you. Okay, so that's why I feel here, instead of just looking at what they do, I see that mostly your focus is going to be on what you can do with what they're actually putting out there. Okay, and I see that this is actually leading to the crossroads, we can say, or it kind of looks like a tuning fork and a wishbone, or the third week. This can be even the intention of going out there and exploring this thing can bring a wish fulfillment to you. Okay, something might really pick up, something really starts to grow and develop, something might really like give you maybe even like a lot of excitement, wish fulfillment. It can happen. I see a crowd inside of this V. You might find yourself inside of a community or start communicating with the right people. Okay, it seems like you're walking out of that crowd in a very like a long cloak that you're wearing, and you're holding a big wand in your hand, which has like horns on top. It kind of looks like sunglasses as well to me. Kind of reminds me that maybe quickly you're going to grab what the information given to you, and like the sunglasses can symbolize you're actually like becoming immediate expert, or maybe getting what you desire. So you're wearing the shades here. Another thing with the horn is horns also symbolize authority. Okay, the Capricorn, we have the bull, the goat, the ram. They all have this kind of like an energy of authority, even though their elements are different. So I feel here, you don't have to have any of these on your chart, but you can really replicate the energy here. The full moon is also Sagittarius, so that's why the arrows can be you putting things you desire out there too. Okay, you can see the face of the bull again appearing. The bull can be a representative of high authority, and it seems like you're going to maybe even make a pact with this authority, or have a connection with the authority. And maybe even it can turn out to become like bring you something that you're desiring. Okay, I see kind of like a triangle on top of a triangle. Kind of looks like continent to me. So some of you might even like move to your own little continent here. The continent can be when you make the authority, maybe like make a deal with the authority. Continent can be representative of your own office, own space, on freedom, a space that you can feel, relaxed. And it can be like if this is you're working in an office that has many people, maybe you're going to be free and have your own space here. Maybe this is about working from home, getting the ability to do that. Okay, it's like there's a big thing and there's a small island on it. It's your private island, basically. It's your private space that you're going to have the freedom. Another thing here is there's a pathway cutting it. There's another pathway cutting it. I see this kind of looks like mirroring shapes here, and there's a road. The thing is, there's a shortcut. There's leading towards you. We see a masculine figure here calling you over through the shortcut. I mean, this person looks concerned, so I feel like this is going to come as a little bit as a warning. Someone might be really insistent about you moving towards them, from taking a shortcut. Come to me from that path. It's going to be okay. Or maybe let's do this thing together, because I feel like you're going to be in a very good place. This person wants to use your energy. That's why they're just giving you a hand. But I don't know if it's going to be like something that you want to take. So that's why I feel keep your eyes on the prize and move forward with the path you carved to yourself, because they might just calling you over to save themselves, not you. Okay. Another thing I see outside here, there's a silhouette of a woman, and it seems like this kind of looks like one boot that she's wearing. And I told you the dragon, actually, this is a pathway leading towards outside of the dragon mask person. So what you're going to learn from this person can help you to expand outside your comfort zone, do some things that you don't even know how to do. Another thing though, you have one boot, meaning you might not actually have enough information to go forward. You might need to search for other stuff. Like I said here, that a professor may be actually showing up here. Maybe you'll learn another, like he's coming out of the mask. I see letter B, maybe in his first name or the last name, but you might have to look for the other shoe, okay, before you go out there. Another thing I see kind of looks like a clamp here. I see kind of like a letter R. This can be also, this is the second thing in the first name or the last name of someone showing up within the third week. Fourth week, we have a submarine here. Kind of looks like a fish. If this is a fish, it means some resource might be showing up from an unexpected place outside of your comfort zone. If this is submarine, meaning these are actually war machines. I don't know if you know about submarines and such. So this it's not, I don't feel like it has like a research thing on it. It's like something is going outside, like when you're on your own private island. I told you there's some submarine out there. Even if it's a big fish, it might be something under the water that you need to be careful about. Okay, maybe there's a fine print, there's a footnote that you need to be careful about. Like if this is about a contract, or if you are the one preparing it, maybe you should put it in there. So there's something really hidden, or it should be hidden, or maybe you should be hiding, that is maybe important for you, okay? Important for your growth. And it seems like that's going to actually bring a cup here. Cup can be emotionally fulfilling offer. The thing is, yeah, maybe you have the right to put it in there and you don't really know it yet. When you do your research carefully, it is going to maybe even turn things around, maybe bring a better offer to you, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see there's a conversation happening. A gorilla is talking to a bird here. Gorilla is someone powerful, and they're really, actually, they have the ability to... Oh, your desire has some time, guys, okay? You see it's coming slowly. The gorillas have there's a small chunk of money showing up within the 4th week. They have the ability to express themselves with sign language. Birds can actually talk, but not really with us, but they can sing to each other. And there are some actually birds, they can learn words, like the parrots, and they're this type of small birds they can't talk to. So I feel like here, but they're two different species. Let's put it that way. The bird has the Aries, the ram, another authority right next to them. So there's the desire coming, but it's like a slow process, like I said. The thing is, maybe to accelerate the process, maybe this bird is talking to the right person, the right authority, or maybe a leader, but you are really being left out here, and you need to start including yourself inside in the conversations, okay? I see there are two people who's wearing capes. Maybe they're actually getting outside your comfort zone, like your home. There might be some people you're taking advice from. They might not really know what they're talking about because they're not really in the same situation as you. But these people are inside of here. So maybe you need to find better ways of communicating with the ones who can really understand where you're coming from when it comes to money, business. It can be about career. Maybe you're looking for a career in a field that is not really going to really support you, or you're not really going to enjoy it. And maybe when the things actually hit the fan, they're just going to leave you right there stranded. But this can be people who are really trustworthy, straight, blunt, straightforward, but they just tell you how the plans are going to go, or if they're going to leave you stranded or not. Okay, so that's why having the hard conversation first can help you have the easy, smooth ride. Let's see what Tarot has to say. If you made it so far, comment down below, put a little flower, and let me know. Let's see what we have here. King of Pentacles is actually someone who's stable. We have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This can be someone who has plenty. And you might be starting your first week with the energy of this plentiness. But another thing he has, I recently listened somewhere, because he's been all surrounded by the plants and such. You can see he has all these leaves behind him. Like he's maybe a little hoarding things, okay? So the hoarding part is the things that you don't need anymore. Maybe you're holding on to the things that you don't need anymore a little too hard. And when you open space, when you let them go, it is probably going to bring more good things that you desire. That's why King of Pentacles may be coming to remind you that you can have plenty of everything you desire. But the thing is, it's about first having the internal stability, then it's reflecting to the outside, okay? We have the Hermit here. I was asking how you're going to achieve that. Hermit is someone who accomplished 1 star here. You have done something in the past. You have a starting point of a feeling of that, what it feels like to receive your heart's desire. You know what it is. That's what the Hermit is. And in order for you to remind yourself, you might have to tap into the Hermit's energy again. You might have to maybe go on top of a mountain and stop talking to the people. They keep actually telling you life is so hard, everything is going to really bad, end up really bad. Instead of just focusing on that, you can just tap into the Hermit's energy. Hermit is someone who's wise, and I feel like you have that wisdom. You know that innate knowing, you have that, and you can find the solution, okay? So that's why maybe you need to quiet yourself and take yourself some time, and which seems like you're going to find your heart's desire. I told you we have the Lion here, and the Lion shows up with the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is the energy of like really living that your beautiful exchange. Okay, that's how actually life operates, even though we don't see it. If you grow up in a system, or if you have worked in a place that gave you bare minimum, when you do all the best you can, you wouldn't really experience this. You didn't really experience this part of energy here. But for some of you, it seems like it's showing up and coming forward. So what you put out is what you get back. So that's why you need to understand how, or maybe the intuitive connection to your desire first. And then it seems like the answers are going to be coming really quickly. You're going to have a pathway really quickly open. Knight of Swords is fast solutions. So if you have a specific problem about money, it seems like the solutions are going to be coming really quickly, really fast, and really satisfactory. Another thing with the Knight of Swords, this is also indicative of the swords. It symbolizes the truth coming to surface. A white horse is wish fulfillment. So it is going to come in a way that you will be satisfied with it. King of Pentacles comes with the World card. So if you had this stagnancy, another energy of the King of Pentacles can be stagnancy. Seems like then it's coming to an end. Maybe you're satisfied where you are, but you want to have more of it. It seems like that's going to actually, the cycle is going to end, and you're going to have a new beginning here with the Magician right there. You're going to be able to start anew, and you're the Hermit, like quieting your mind, tapping into the Hermit energy is going to give you the direction that you need. And the Magician is using everything available in your hand already to make the magic happen. Okay, this is alchemy. This is alchemizing the energies, the knowledge, everything, the tools that is available to you, and start making that dream come true. Okay, that money to flow to you. Two of Cups is also aligning with that, and we have here Page of Swords. In order for you to get to this beautiful exchange, the tools available to you, you're going to use it. The thoughts and available thoughts are also, inspiration is going to come to you, but you need to catch it because they're birds in the air. So that's how you're going to achieve this total exchange. So if you're getting any smart ideas or inspirations or some things that you think, oh, that would have been amazing if I have done that, you need to follow that inspiration. Okay, that is going to immediately bring what you put out, is going to bring what you get back, like something satisfactory, a satisfactory outcome. Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. This is all good, guys. This is all about like using the tools necessary, letting go of the past and maybe stagnancy, and receiving the divine information. And also this can be like the people that you need at this time to come forward to actually give you a hand. They're going to be also appearing. Ace of Pentacles is about a new financial endeavor. You see the archway here. This is actually a new garden that you can plant your seeds and grow them very good. And another thing here, that the sky, the idea is coming from the sky with the cloud here. This can be an idea of a new home, a new job, a new environment of community, of support. It can be a new financial endeavor. It can be even receiving some sort of like authority, giving you a hand and help, okay? Let's get to the oracle now. What do we have here for you? Black, find richness from the dark night. This is about know that you are worthy of some, like this mountain energy, it's aligning with that. So even if you're mentally or emotionally going through something, which we have the full moon, it can be effective bringing the past issues. It seems like when you clear that out, when you get rid of it, you're going to be able to find that richness, wealth, abundance, resources faster. Okay, it can even be someone keep bringing the dark night. Maybe someone, a Debbie Downer, someone who complains a lot. Maybe you need to just get out of their dark, okay, because that's gonna bring the gold to you. Gold attract abundance. You're attracting a lot of abundance. By the way, in the color theory, you can actually wear the gold and black together. They will suit very perfectly if you're dressing up. So this can also be like really matching the darkness to the shine. Okay, sunshine. Another thing here is I feel like gold will be illuminated when you discover what's hidden in the dark as well, okay? We have gray, learn to scan your body. So your body is your guidance this time. Meaning when you enter into a place that your gut feeling is telling you to get out of there, maybe you should get out of there. And or maybe before you eat something, you don't feel like eating it, don't eat it. Okay, these kind of things are little symbols that our body is guiding us through intuition. Like that's actually the hermit moment there. What else we have? Watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. And what happens is our inner child is an amazing creator. So when you start having fun with your inner child, connecting with her, him, asking questions, what do I want to do right now? And if it sounds a little silly, but sounds like doable thing, go ahead and do that and give yourself that. Okay, that's you actually like giving yourself the more freedom of creativity, which will bring more creative ideas. Let's see what else. We're going to pull a sigil for you. This is about healing, true healing of the mind, body, and soul. And you can actually take a screenshot of this and like maybe look at it time to time. It seems like if you have like a sad money story or disconnection from the money, abundance, it seems like this is a time to heal that. An inner child, like letting go of the past and learn to scan your body where you're feeling the pain, anger, or resentment, and then giving your inner child what he missed when they were growing up is going to be really good along this journey. Okay. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.